This movie was not very good at all. It had its moments with Raph and that little kid. But as you can tell, the costumes are ass. They tried to make them more expressive, clearly, because the mouth and eyes and stuff move more, which is something the original two were lacking. I might watch that. Anyways, yeah, this was a very bad movie. Even though they're clearly trying to make them more expressive in this movie, there's a few scenes here and there where they wear these things over their faces, so that kind of ruins it. There's 90s costumes. They shouldn't have tried to, make them more expressive. It might have looked decent at the time, but they're not. They're not good. It's hard to look at. It's not funny most of the time. There's a reference to Terminator, which you would have thought maybe would have been referenced in the first movie, not this one. There's a reference to the Addams Family. That one aged well. It's the new Wednesday show on Netflix. Which I don't have Netflix, so I won't be watching that, obviously. I actually have one of the action figures from this movie. A Leonardo one when he's in the full samurai gear. But yeah, these things are just terrifying to look at in a very boring movie. It's not entertaining at all. Mikey saves a kid at one point. And they basically get the movie done by the time there's 40 minutes left, but they're like, oh shit, this isn't a movie. So they delay it. They get the scepter back to go back to their original timeline or whatever. But then one of the girls gets kidnapped by this random bad guy that's working for this other bad guy named Walker. And he takes the scepter. So now the movie's got to go on for another 40 minutes. I did think it was kind of cool, though, that the bad guy Walker cared about his animals. He had birds that he had birds he tried to take care of. He tried to escape from the turtles and be free. But he almost forgot his birds and he went back for his birds. He does that twice. But other than that, this movie sucked. It was boring.